Some examples of prophecies by Joseph Smith did not occur within a time frame determined by critics. These prophecies contain phrases that give the appearance that the prophecies would occur like within 20 or 50 years. They are as follows. Doctrine and Covenants, section 29, verses 9 and 10 uses, "The hour is nigh," and, "The day soon at hand for what is described in the prophecy." Doctrine and Covenants, section 33, verse 3 uses, "It is the 11th hour," in regards to the prophecy. Doctrine and Covenants, section 88 verses 87 uses, "Not many days hence," for the list of things cited to occur. Doctrine and Covenants section 100, verse 13 uses, "A little season," in regarding Zion's redemption. Doctrine and Covenants section 104, verse 59, uses, "Nigh at hand," for the second coming. Doctrine and Covenants section 106, verse 4 uses, "Draweth nigh," in regards to the coming of the Lord. Doctrine and Covenants section 110, verse 16 says, "The great and dreadful day of the Lord is near, even at the doors." Doctrine and Covenants section 133, verse 17 says, "For the hour of his coming is nigh." Joseph Smith was told by Moroni that many things in the Bible was about to be fulfilled as recorded in the Pearl of Great Price, Joseph Smith History chapter 1, verses 40 and 41. Joseph Smith says, "Not many years shall pass away, before the things described here would occur." Brigham Young quoting Joseph Smith that not many years would pass before the Constitution would be saved by the saints. In these examples, none of them give an actual deadline. They are declared false prophecies because they did not occur within the made-up deadline by critics. What needs to be considered in that these prophecies use similar language that the Bible often uses in prophesy. Starting with the Old Testament. Isaiah chapter 10 verses 24 and 25 uses, "For yet a little while," for the things discussed, while Isaiah chapter 13, verses 6 uses, "For the day of the Lord is at hand." Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 7, says, "For the day of the Lord is at hand." Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14 says, "The great day of the Lord is near, it is near, and hasteth greatly." Joel chapter 1, verse 15 says, "For the day of the Lord is at hand," while chapter 2, verse 1 says, "For the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand." Moving to the New Testament. James chapter 5, verses 7 to 9 says, "For the coming of the Lord draweth nigh, and, the judge standeth before the door." 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7 says, "The end of all things is at hand." Revelation chapter 1, verse 1 says, "To show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass." Chapter 3, verse 11 says, "Behold, I come quickly." Chapter 6, verse 11 says, that they should rest yet for a little season. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12 says, "But a short time." Chapter 22, verses 6 and 7 says, "Behold, I come quickly." It is clear as that Joseph Smith prophecies in question use the same or similar expressions as found in prophecies in the Bible. If such expressions could mean hundreds or even thousands of years in the Bible, the prophecies by Joseph Smith should be allotted that same allowance. For Latter-day Saints, the prophecies mentioned by Joseph Smith in this presentation are not false but pending. One can't give Joel a broad time period of hundreds or thousands of years when he says, "Day of the Lord is at hand," in Joel 1:15, but only allow Joseph Smith 50 or 100 years max when he says, "Is nigh at hand," in Doctrine and Covenants 104:59. I don't think that is unreasonable. Thank you for your time.